Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, we're going to be doing Alexis Vogel lip combination or lip transformation. And I'm super excited to show you this trick because I was watching one of the YouTubers and tutorial where she was following and doing some makeup routine from another very talented makeup artist. And then I was reading some comments, and Wayne Goss mentioned that one of the best and super similar routines coming from Alexis Vogel, and she was huge back in the day in early 2000s, and I guess we can learn something from her lip and tutorial. Let me show you guys how it's gonna look. I've never tried this technique ever, and this is the first time on my channel doing this routine, but I wanted to do this without some extra steps I had because I think it's so important sometimes to show you perspective. If you have no skills, if you have no makeup background, then maybe how hard it's going to be. Is it hard or it's easy to recreate? We're going to start with a really basic first step, and I'm using this Maybelline 940. I guess you can use any color. I was thinking about this pink color because it's more similar to her makeup look, and maybe later I'm going to experiment and do something with a little bit different color. So what you're going to do is follow your natural shape and do not overline. We need to follow a guideline of the lip. They're using in their tutorial the word stain. It's lip stain, but according to a real video, I can tell that's a regular lipstick. So if you don't really have any stains, you can use a regular lipstick. Now we're moving to my step number 2, and it's going to be lip contour. We're going to use lip pencil. This one is color 117, basically berry shade, and I'm gonna use today 2 different lip pencils. It's not from the video, but I don't really have a warm tone lip pencil. That is the main reason why I'm going with 2 different lip pencils, but they're gonna mimic each other. So we're gonna start on top of my lip. We're gonna overline with this lip pencils, just a little bit higher than my natural lip. I love this routine and this technique because it is so much easier to get on your lip pencil on top of a lipstick that is a little bit wet, and it glides on easily. I'm going with the second color. This one is Parisa, color 508, cool tone brown. And what is so interesting about this tutorial is that you have to feather this out and add the color a little bit more under your contour. So you're kind of feathering the shade. Now what we have to do is to smudge my lips a few times, kind of pat them. Or another great trick, if you're not really good with patting or you think it's a little bit more messy than you want this to be, you can always use a lip brush and blend the color with a lip brush. Here comes a very interesting part that I was most excited about, and I didn't really know if I wanted to do this routine, but her third step is to use some sponge and a little bit of foundation. I'm going to be using a hydrator, or you can go with a foundation, and I want to dab it in the back of the hand a couple of times, probably that much. We're going to get this on top of my makeup puff. I want to spread this foundation evenly so I don't really have a lot of it, and get it on. We're going to add a little bit more because I guess my puff took a majority of the product. And with my powder, it can be loose powder or maybe pressing powder, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna get a little bit of translucent powder, get this on, get my puff in this powder. Again, I'm gonna get it on the back of the hand first, evenly spread, and then let's bring this over. Then, as she describes, it's gonna stay there for good, and I love this beautiful, the most natural lip shade. It looks like a Barbie shade that I've never had in my collection, which is cool. And then finally, we're going with the lip gloss. It can be any lip gloss. I'm using today Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss, and frankly speaking, I love the previous option Essence suggested. That was Essence Shine 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 Lip Gloss. This one is a little bit different. I'm not a huge fan, but still not bad. It's a clear gloss. You can use pink gloss, and we're going over my lips to get the puffiness or the powdery feeling from your lips. And as a final touch, which is super interesting, though I don't know how good it is, are you going to be able to eat with this step, but let's follow the exact same routine. We're going to add a little bit of Essence pigment, just using some dust or I guess pigment in a way to get it a little bit more glossy. That is a makeup look, or it's better to say a lip makeup. I love it, but it gives a lot of this 2000 lip or maybe late 90s, which I'm not really mad about. I mean, if you really want to look like 90s or from 90s, you should probably learn from their tutorials. I love that this lip combination is given a lot of sparkle, a lot of gloss to it. And I was thinking maybe it's gonna look a little bit more better with a matte lipstick, just with no lip gloss. If you add the same lipstick that you used as a first layer, is it going to be a little bit more natural? Or I don't know. We're going to probably see this next time. I'm going to try some other routines and some other techniques on my channel if I find them. And here's the final result, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's small tutorial in this flashback to, I guess, 2000s. You can tell that I have a beautiful, full, very outlined lip. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to see you in my next tutorial, hopefully. Love you all so much, and till next time, bye-bye.